Yesterday, we have finished covering or reviewing the right action. Today, we're going to take a look at right livelihood, Sama Ajiva. Here, right livelihood is concerned with ensuring that one earns one's living in a righteous way. There is a certain standards that needs to be set for lay people. We should acquire it only by legal means, not illegally. We should acquire it peacefully, without coercion or violence. We should acquire it honestly, not by trickery or deceit. And one should acquire it in ways which do not entail harm and suffering for others. This is taken from Anguttara Nikaya 462, 541, 854. That is the principle that we should abide by if we were to accord with the right livelihood. The Buddha mentions 5 specific kinds of livelihood which brings harm to others and are therefore to be avoided. Dealing with weapons, in living beings, humans and animals included, including raising animals for slaughter as well as slave trade and prostitution, in meat production and butchery, in poisons, and in intoxicants. From Anguttara Nikaya 5177. Several dishonest means of gaining wealth, practicing deceit, treachery, soothsaying, trickery, and usury. Let's take a look at one by one. Deceit is like manipulating people, 骗lang. Let's take a look at treachery, betrayal of trust. In the paper, sometimes you can see this happening. A company, higher level executive like VP, they are embezzling the company, millions out of the company. So I think that could be considered treachery. Soothsaying, the act of foretelling event, predicting the future, prediction, prophet, prophecy. Trickery is the practice of deception. There's a time one time I asked Shifu, Shifu, so is being a magician a wrong livelihood? Yeah. Not so straightforward, but usually with regards to the entertainment industry, usually it's not something so not something too good as well, because the 8 precepts involves no entertainment. If you are in the entertainment industry, you are kind of leading people away from the path. The last one, usury. The action of practice of lending money at unreasonably high rates of interest. Yeah, here another term for this is loan shark. Sometimes I wonder, if the interest is so high, then why would people loan from them? Or why would people borrow the money from them if the interest is really that high? But probably the situation also like compels them. They really need the money, and they are kind of like situationally coerced, something like that. Furthermore, any occupation that requires violation of right speech and right action is a wrong form of livelihood. But yet, other occupations such as selling weapons or intoxicants, may not violate those factors and yet be wrong because of their consequences for others. So the specific list mentioned here is not exhaustive. It's not exhaustive. Yeah? For example, it doesn't mention of selling cigarettes. Yeah, one example. But selling cigarettes might not be that good because you are kind of selling something that can be harmful to the mass, yeah, to the people, to the one who purchase it. This last paragraph talks about from the Thai treatise. There are additional 3 convenient headings of rightness regarding actions, rightness regarding persons, and rightness regarding objects. Rightness regarding action means that workers should fulfill their duties diligently and conscientiously, not idling away time. The Hokkien terms is 假抓, to eat snake. There's a time in my first job, I was like, not feeling like doing work. So I was idling away time, browsing some other things, playing games. Then my colleague besides me look at me. Marcel, I know what's your favorite food. It must be a snake. Because he's hinting that I was eating snake during work. So that was how I know the term. Oh, so eat snake jaw is like idling away one's time during work. Claiming to have worked longer hours than they did, or forgetting the company's good. It's interesting. I thought when I was in university, usually it's really difficult for someone to fail their internship period. Yeah? Then my friend told me, my senior told me, oh, actually I heard of one case where he failed the internship. Why? He actually bring home the company's computer. Yeah? And then he actually brings home, like kind of stealing the company's computer. And then his internship was failed because of that. That was quite ridiculous, quite a ridiculous thing to do. The next one, rightness regarding person, means that due respect and consideration should be shown. Yeah, should be shown to employers, employees, colleagues, and also customers. An employer, for example, should assign his workers chores according to their ability. Yeah? Pay them adequately, promote them when they deserve a promotion, give them occasional vacations and bonuses. Colleagues should try to cooperate rather than compete, yeah? While merchants should be equitable in dealing with customers. Equitable here means fair and impartial. Rightness regarding objects means that in business transactions and sales, the articles to be sold should be presented truthfully. There should be no deceptive advertising, misrepresentations of quality or quantity, or dishonest maneuvers. That's it for the review of right livelihood. Any questions or comments? If not, today let's do a sharing of merits. Let's share the merits to the Devas, the Buddhas, the Nagas, the dragon spirits, and to all beings. Wishing them to rejoice in the merits, to protect the Buddha Sasana, to protect the world, to protect ourselves and others. Akasata Jabumata Dewana Gamahidika Punyang Tang Anumoditwa Jirang Rakantu Sasanang Akasata Jabumata Dewana Gamahidika Punyang Tang Anumoditwa Jirang Rakantu De Sanang Akasata Jabumata Dewana Gamahidika Punyang Tang Anumoditwa Jirang Rakantu Mang Parang Etawata Jaamhehi Sambatang Punya Sampadang Sabi Dewa Anumodantu Sabha Sampati Siddhya Etawata Jaamhehi Sambatang Punya Sampadang Sabi Buddha Anumodantu Sabha Sampati Siddhya Etawata Jaamhehi Sambatang Punya Sampadang Sabi Sata Anumodantu Sabha Sampati Siddhya Bawagupadaya awaji hei tato etantare satakai upapana Rupia rupija asanya sanyino duka pamujantu pusantu nibuti sadhu sadhu sadhu. May those in suffering be free from suffering. May those in fear be free from fear. May those in sorrow be free from sorrow. May all living beings also be thus. 愿消三障诸烦恼，愿得智慧真明了，普愿罪障悉消除，实是常行菩萨道。阿弥陀佛。Till we meet again, may we be guided by the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Have a lively Tuesday ahead.